Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Hi. I've been gone again. How you doing? Hey, Lala. Hi. I've been missing in action again, huh? Y'all been seeing me in the streets active, but y'all haven't seen me live. Y'all been wondering where I'm at. How y'all doing? Oh my God. Mm. Hi, Temper. How you doing? I'm sorry to hear that, Vanessa. Well, you doing what you supposed to be doing as a mama. Cause I would have did the same thing. My kids, they out of school today too. Because they claim it cause the weather. What weather? Man, if somebody would have did that to my child, I would have went crazy. Okay, Lala. I'm glad you caught that. I'm so glad. I'm so glad they caught that. Because like I said, if somebody would have did that to any of my kids, um, I would have went crazy. But that's why I say all the time, and it's no offense to you, but that's why I'm glad that my kids are at the age that they're in right now because there's so much stuff that's happening to children that's at a certain age, and they can't really speak up. They can't really say anything. I'm sorry, baby. My prayers go out to you, and my prayers go out to your little girl. And I hope that God finds the strength to give you to do what you need to do. And if I was you, if you have a board of education, you need to go to them and you need to complain so you can let them know what's going on and what they did. Mm, mm. Keep me updated when next time I go live. I go live. Hopefully I don't have to go to work until the days I'm supposed to be working. Mm-hmm. You right, Temper. But keep me updated, sweetie, okay? I don't blame you. I don't blame you because I would have sued them too. I would have sued them too. I would have sued them for real. I really would have sued them. But sorry if I start crying, cause I take shit like that seriously. Excuse my French. I take shit like that seriously. But you keep me updated, baby. Okay. The next time you come back to the live, just keep me updated and let me know what's going on. That is a lawsuit. That is a lawsuit. But like I said, sweetie, just keep me updated. Of what's going on with your baby. Okay. But other than that, girl, you touched my soul on that one. You touched my soul on that one. But other than that, how's everybody been doing? I did miss y'all. I've been busy. I've been so busy. And got a new job. Liking my new job so far. I'm back at peace where I was before. But how y'all been doing other than, well, Vanessa already told us what she been through, child. I don't want her to explain that again. Because stuff like that bothers me. It touched me in my soul. But other than that, how's everything going for everybody else? Thank you. I appreciate that, sweetie. It was a long journey to get to what I love to do. Well, that's a good one. It was a long journey what I was trying to do from the beginning. Um, the job that I was at was a job, but it wasn't the job that. Yeah, so I'm at where I'm at. I'm at peace right now at the job that I'm at. So that's the one thing I'm happy about. And you can't let a job or anything take your peace, because if something takes your peace, you need to find a way to get out of it, because that's what I had to do. So I'm more at peace than what I was. Oh, you just chilling, Temper? Oh, it's windy over there where you at? Okay. Well, Monday's the best time to relax. It's the beginning of the week. So ain't nothing wrong with chilling. I'm off today. I'm chilling myself. Um, I had work yesterday, and once I got home, I looked at a little bit of people's content and stuff like that, and once I did that, I went straight to sleep. I was tired. Y'all pretty hard, be always on the move. Always on the move. Don't know when to sit my butt down. But the job is coming along pretty good. Job's coming along pretty good. And again, Vanessa, I'm sorry that you have to go through that. But like I said, keep me updated. Next time I go on live, it don't have to be this week, but just because I'm thinking about going back live tomorrow as well too. Um, Whenever I get a chance. And I just celebrated my mom's third anniversary, which was on the 30th. And the people that commented on the post, it sure do. I am happy. A lot of things had happened while I was off of here and not going live. Hey, Damo! As I would say, Damo! Hi, Damo. How you doing? But yeah, my mom's anniversary was okay. My mom's anniversary was on the 30th of last month. I wanted to thank all the people that commented on the post that I did. I truly appreciate that. And the funny thing about it is when her anniversary, um, thank you. Her anniversary, I didn't cry one bit. Actually, I didn't cry one bit on her anniversary. On her anniversary, I worked. But I was talking to a friend of mine, and I told my friend, I didn't cry one bit on her anniversary. And a lot of people said that was good. It was a good thing that I did. And that doesn't mean that you don't miss her. It's just the fact that you have made growth from where you was before. And because the first year and the second year was sad. It was sad because of the fact she wasn't here. But when it hit to this third year that she's been gone, I didn't cry one bit. I didn't cry one bit at all. I just was at work, engaging with customers, chit chatting with them, engaging with them, having a conversation with them. But not one time I shed a tear. I didn't shed a tear. I wasn't upset. And when I got home, my dad didn't mention anything about it, and I didn't mention nothing about it. It was like it was a normal day on that day. And it wasn't the fact that we didn't care. We do. We miss my mom. We do. But I just think that like I said, I made peace with it. And I'm at peace and happy where she's at because of the simple fact that, she needed to be at peace and she needed to be where she's at because God needed her there. And it was meant for her to leave. And it was meant for me to take the title that she had before. Yes, it does. And like I said on the post, and I meant what I said, that, that it was a pleasure being her daughter for the last 40 years. And it was a blessing to have her in my life as long as I did. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the woman that I am today. And I am gonna miss her. I miss her every day. I truly miss her, and until we meet again, she needs to continue being at peace. Hey, Layla, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I know you haven't seen me in a minute. I've been busy. I'm always on the move. But yeah, I thank everybody for commenting on my posts and showing love and showing support. And but like I said, I didn't know how I was gonna be feeling. I didn't know if I was gonna cry or, get upset or shut down or whatever the case may be. Hey Johnny Quest, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Hey. But like I said, thank you. Thank y'all so much for the loving statements and the loving condolences that y'all gave me. It did put me at ease, and it was a very blessing day. Oh, thank you, E Money. How you doing? Those some nice beats that you had going on over there. I had to show you some support, I had to show y'all some support. But I appreciate everybody that has stopped by and made the comment on the post and everything like that. I truly appreciate everybody doing that and showing me the love and support that I needed. But I was doing good that day. I was doing really good though. By all means, you're very welcome. But other than that, pretty hard. She's doing good. My mama, she's doing good. And I'm at peace with it. So yeah, but other than that, it's been a very peaceful past week, going through, a transition with getting a new job, a transition being at peace, and a transition. Hey Shamika, how you doing? How you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. And it's a lot more things that has happened. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but it's a lot more things that has happened throughout the whole week that I've been off of here. But that other stuff is personal because I don't want to put all my personal business out there. But it has been a lot of stuff that's been happening in my life that has been a tremendous blessing for me and also my family and career wise and physical wise too, because I lost some more weight too. So I guess you could say in a way I'm in a weight loss journey. I don't know if y'all could tell if I've been losing weight. I don't know if y'all could tell if my face had went down a little bit more. I'm on a weight loss journey as well. I've been going through a lot of journeys. Um since I've been on here. So, it's just, been going through stuff, but not bad stuff, but a lot of good things. So I've been trying to, get myself together and get my mind together and then also trying to get my mind right too so I could be able to continue to progress on my journey with doing all the things that God has set in store for me. But other than that, pretty hard still here. Thank you. Yes, and that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. Um, has it been easy? No. It has not been easy, and it has not been a easy transition. But the one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, And I think everybody, hey, awesome beauty, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome, welcome, welcome through, welcome through. Yeah, it is work on temper. It is. But the one thing that I will say to y'all, and y'all probably already know this, y'all probably don't even have to hear this from me, but I'm gonna say this anyway. Whatever you do, it don't matter if it's I'm doing good, sweetie. I'm doing good. Just coming back from a hiatus for a week. Hiatus for a week because I just like I told everybody else, I found a new job. Um, I just started it a couple of days ago. I'm off today. Um, Everything's going good. And you was one of the people that made the comment on my mom's post, the one that I made the comment and everything. Thank you, awesome beauty. I really appreciate that. That was very heartwarming and touching to my heart. Like I told everybody else, I wasn't crying on her anniversary that day. I was actually at peace. I was at peace. I told everybody else in the chat that, I was at peace. I was good. Um, you know, I've been at peace. Well, I just started becoming at peace with her being gone. But the main thing that what made me get at peace is that I know that she's okay. And I know that the last 40 years that she was in my life, it was a blessing to have her in my life, and it was a blessing to be her daughter. Just like she was a blessing to me to be my mom. And regardless of anything, she's always going to be in my heart, and I'm always going to love her. You know, and until me and her meet again, she's going to be okay. She's going to be at peace. She's going to always be at peace. So that's why I just told everybody. And what I was about to say was that whatever you do, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, whatever you do, it doesn't matter if you work somewhere, if you living in a house or an apartment or whatever you do in your life. The one thing you should never let anybody do is disturb your peace. And if you have a group of people, it could be one person, it could be 10 people, it could be whatever. You do not ever let nobody, and I mean nobody, disturb your peace. Because once a person or a group of people know that they disturb your peace, that's when they feel like they could take over. And they could sit there and be like, they could do whatever they want. Mm-mm. You don't ever let nobody disturb your peace, because once they disturb your peace, that means they can just do whatever they want to you. They can sit there and make you turn ugly. They can make you say things that you would never want to say. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get to, let me see, that's when they find a way. Yep. And that's when people feel like they can take advantage, then that's when you know that your piece is broken. Then once that piece is broken, hey Glenn, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. And once they feel like they want to take advantage and they disturb your peace by doing that, and they sit there and want to take over and want to take your piece and just do all that, it's time to go. So all I'm saying is that when you at peace at where you at, and you at peace where you live at, where you work at, wherever you at, if you at peace, do not let nobody disturb your peace. Because once they disturb your peace, it's a wrap. That means you either got to exit or find another job or find another place. Because I'd rather be at peace than to be shattered and to be acting like a person that I used to be, but I don't want to be that person. Because once I be that person, then we already know once you get back to being that person that you used to be, then it's all she wrote. And I know y'all gonna be laughing in the chat because I sat there and said that, because y'all already know what that means. When we say all she wrote, that means that means they about to blow up. And we don't want to show that side of us. It's all she wrote. Exactly. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. Hey, D Devin, if I'm saying it right, Devin, and it's another name. Yeah, you do. And Anivia. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I hope I'm not butchering it. Okay. But yeah, I'd rather be at peace than to be in pieces. But that's why I wanted to tell y'all today. Like, if whatever you do, it don't matter if you're working, it don't matter what you're doing. You need to be at peace. Because if you're not at peace and you broken in pieces, like Temper said, you ain't no good. And that's when you become an ugly person. And I'm a type of person, I don't like being ugly. I don't like it because it's not attractive. Ragens. I'm not trying to butcher your name, baby. Let me just say 227. How you doing today? But yeah, man, you gotta be at peace. And then on top of that, another thing. Always, always find your happiness. Not within someone, but try to find your happiness within you. Because all of us deserve to be happy at some point in our life. We have to be happy. If we're not happy with ourselves, who's going to be happy with us? And that's what I had to end up doing too, you know? Yep, and that's exactly what I do too. But who you telling? That's why my butt don't be sitting there. And don't get it twisted. I be in the YouTube streets. I do. But that's why I had to separate myself from other people, because when you be around people that's negative, they take you, and that's another thing too. When you be around negative people too, they bring another whole side of you. Oh, love from India. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He's from India, guys. Welcome him in. But yeah, but when you be around negative people, oh my God, they bring out a side of you that is ridiculous. And I'm a type of person, I don't like being around negative people either. Because if you bring that side out of me and then you be so negative, I would have to push you. I would have to stop being your friend. I would stop talking to you. I would even block you on my phone. I would block you on my phone. Y'all gonna laugh at me when I say this. I'm gonna block you off my phone. I'm gonna block you off of Instagram. I'm gonna block you off of Facebook. I'm gonna block you off of Tinder, whatever website that you're on or social media that you on. I'm gonna have to block you, because I'm just one of them type of people that I'm not gonna sit there and put myself around people that's gonna be negative, and then not only that, always bringing you down, and then not only that, they don't want to be happy for you. So what's the sense of that's why a lot of people not on social media, because a lot of people be so negative. Like, a lot of people like to talk about negative things, and a lot of people like to talk about stuff that is not uplifting. And that's true. That is a lot of people why people be, and that's true, Damo, too, because a lot of people do want to see you fall. Where am I from? I'm from the DMV. I'm from the District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from, sweetie. But yeah, they do want to wish you for your downfall, and a lot of people don't want you to win. A lot of people don't want you to win. A lot of people don't want you to succeed, and it's a lot of people that don't want you to move forward. Regardless of whatever you do, they don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you elevate or move up. You know, and you gonna deal with a whole lot of things, and that's why I'm a type of person the way that I am. Instead of me getting mad, about stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be a bigger person and just walk away, especially if you being negative. If you being a negative person, District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia. That's where I'm from. They call it the DMV. Because those all three of those cities is combined together. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's all about being at peace. If you got to find a way to get away from negative people, you got to get away from people that's always gonna talk down. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have people that's gonna be talking down on you. You're gonna have people that's gonna be all upset. And I'm not gonna lie, because once I left the job that I was at, and y'all gonna think I'm real funny for saying this, but the people that I used to work with, I blocked all of them out my number. Oh, okay. Oh, that's been some years. I blocked all of them out my phone. I didn't want them to call me to ask me how I'm doing. I didn't want them to call me to check up on me or nothing. Because once I leave from somewhere, I leave you behind. That's considered to be the past, and you're considered to be negative people that wasn't uplifting me when I was working with you in the first place. You absolutely right about that. You hit it right on the note. Hey Dakota, how you doing? Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Everybody that just came into the live, do you mind pushing the like button? And if you would like to subscribe. Okay. Thank you. And if you like the live, you can press the like button for me, please. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, you are more than welcome to. Okay. That's what's up. My channel is all about uplifting, self-reflection, and if you're going through mourning, I'm a type of person that gives you positive words and positive wisdom to heal you. And my channel is just all about basically uplifting and positive vibes, you know. And this is a positive zone only, no negative going on up in here. Any negative vibes or any cussing involved or anything like that, I have mods in here that will take you out. There's no second chances. Once you mess up the first time, you're out. So try to keep the vibe going with positive energy, not negative energy. And then on top of that, just be yourself. There's no faking. Just be you. That's what this channel is all about. It's all about positive energy, just being yourself and just chilling. That's about it. And I also do videos that's uplifting and it gives you the word, which I have not done the word in a good minute, but I will do that at some point. Let me look at this chat and see what's going on. I don't mix work or outside or work. I have a coworker still pending pending for me to accept her. Boy, if I was you, I wouldn't even do it. Damo, if I was you, I wouldn't even do it. You might as well go ahead and push that cancel button, sweetie, because I ain't gonna lie to you. don't even accept it because that's like a trap. And I'm the same way too. I'm a type of person that I don't mix work with, I'm not going to say pleasure, but I don't mix work with, okay, like for example, if one of my friends decided to work where I work, this is my motto, okay? When I'm at work, we're not friends. I don't blame you, but I'm a type of person. Oh God, Dharma! Wow. Oh God, I don't blame you because I would have left it there too. But I'm a type of person like if one of my friends decided to work at the same place I'm working at, right? The first thing I would sit there and tell them, just to let you know we're not friends. And they would probably sit there and look at me like, what you mean? Like I'm a type of person that if I'm at work, you're not my friend. At that moment in time, you're not my friend. We just co-workers. That's it. But once we get off the clock, then it could be, what's going on, dog? How you doing, dog? That type thing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't get that because they look at the fact that, okay, so basically you want to pretend to be my friend when you at work, you want to act like we're not friends, and stuff like that. And that's not the case. What it is that when you have friends that come on the job where you're at, okay, that could be a very uncomfortable situation. Like, for example, a person can get mad at you because you got promoted and they didn't. Or if that person got there before you did, right? They got there, you've been there longer before they got there longer and they get promoted and then they sit there and be thinking that you getting mad because they got promoted before you did. And I'm a type of person that if you did get promoted before I did, I'm not going to get upset because I would look at the fact that okay, if they promoted you if they promoted you before me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get mad about that. I would look at the fact that God didn't bless me with that yet. That's how I would look at it. Because what's the sense of me getting mad with you because they decided to promote you before they What is the point of me getting mad? I'm getting tongue tied today. What is the point of me getting upset with you because they promoted you before me? Why would I get mad about that? That's just a sign that either it's not meant for me to get that promotion yet because God said no, or they just want to take advantage of me and they didn't see I was fit for it. So you got either two choices. Either wait till God give you that sign for you to get that promotion, or if you feel like they taking advantage of you, leave. Exactly. Exactly my point. So what is the point of me getting upset because they decide to promote you? It was not meant for me to get it. So that's how I look at it. And a lot of people will sit there and look at you like you crazy because you say that. No, because I mean, what is the point of me getting mad? Hey, bro, how you doing, bro? I knew he was gonna pop in here today. Once he saw that live circle, he was like, "Let me get up in here and say hello to Pretty." Yeah, it's good to see you, Ryan. I haven't seen you in a minute. I know you haven't seen me in a minute. I've been busy. I've been busy working. Oh, y'all know how he living. He living a good life. He's living a good life. But I'm glad he's doing good though. But yeah, but it's no point of getting upset when somebody gets promoted more than you, and people look at them more better than you. Yeah, he living that good life weather. He really is. He really is. You welcome. Yeah, but that's how I look at it, man. I don't even get mad about stuff like that. I used to get mad about stuff like that, but I don't get mad about stuff like that no more. he said he said hell yeah. It's 80 now. I know you enjoying it. It's cold over here where we at. And then had these kids be out of school because they talking about the weather or whatever. Ain't nothing going on with the weather. It's just wind. But I'm like, whatever. Whatever. Anyway. So they chilling in the house today, doing their thing. But yeah, but everything is meant for everybody. It's not meant for just like with this with YouTube. I don't get upset when people get more subscribers than me. I look at the fact that their channel is growing and they doing what they doing. You know you're gonna grind, and I don't get upset about that. Just like with Damo, Damo got a channel that's growing. I'm happy for Damo. Just like with my bro Ron, his channel is growing. I don't get mad about that. I give them props. I'll be like, look, congratulations, bro. Congratulations, Damo. Y'all doing y'all thing. I give support. So, I don't get mad about stuff like that. I look at it as a blessing is a blessing. If you do what you do, then you're going to win. You just got to work. That's all you got to do. You just got to work hard. You got to do what you need to do. That's it. That it shouldn't be no hating on anything. It shouldn't be no hating on your job. It shouldn't be no hating in your household. It shouldn't be no hating on here. It shouldn't be no hating on nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about you growing your channel, growing yourself, and growing as an individual. Because once you grow yourself and you elevate yourself, that's when you win. And that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta elevate yourself. You gotta elevate the way, and then you have to also elevate the way that you think. See, what I have learned with being on YouTube for the past couple of months, because my anniversary should be coming up in May, which is a couple of months from now, and it's going to hit a year. Okay. By me being on this platform, it has not been one time, and y'all might not believe me, it has not been one time that I've been jealous of the next person. I support everybody that is in my community. I try to, support everybody that's in my community. I try to support people that's outside my community. And I also, what I do is just be me. That's all you can do. It's just be you. Right. Right. Exactly. And I'm the same way. All I do is be me. That's it. And that's how I'm able to elevate. That's how I'm able to do what I need to do. And that's why I get the respect that I get. And a lot of people might think that my niche that I'm doing is no good. But to me, I feel like my niche is some good because of the simple fact that I'm being me. Not saying that I'm good at, I'm the greatest thing that's on sliced bread, but I feel like the type of content that I had by being me, that's what's making me grow as an individual. Not just for my channel, but growing as an individual. And I feel like, in my personal opinion, when you do the stuff that you do for your channel and you just be yourself, you do a lot of growing and elevated within yourself. Not only your channel is growing, but you're growing to become a better person what you was before you got your channel. And I feel like by me doing what I'm doing, by helping people and just being me and, elevating people and making them think and making them just be them, that's elevating me, because that's showing me that I'm doing what I'm doing is the right thing to do. And the person that had taught me that is the person that's not here, but she's in my heart and she's in my soul, and she's the one that tells me to do these things. And that's why where I'm at today was because of her, because she elevated me to get to this point. I just had to find it within myself that she was there. All of everything that I was taught was inside of me. So for me to know that, that's how I'm able to do what I need to do. And that's how I'm able to elevate the way I'm elevated, because whatever she had taught me, I put it into my niche, and I put it into what I say, and I put it in my heart, what was meant to say from her. That's how I'm elevate. That's how I'm able to elevate within my channel. That's why that's why I'm able to elevate within me. That's how I'm able to make growth, because of the fact of me being me, and because of her being with inside me and teaching me what she taught me. And I didn't think that I had the strength to do that, but I had to believe that I was able to do it. That's why I'm able to do what I'm able to do now, by talking with people, by engaging with people, and doing self-reflections, and basically just being me being me, and me being me, I'm being her, but I'm just not being her. You know what I'm saying? It might not make sense. I'm not being her, but she's inside of me, and she's helping me be the person that I needed to be all this time. That's why I'm able to help people. That's why I'm able to understand people. That's why I'm able to do self-reflections, because I did self-reflections on myself. Because whatever stuff that I've been through in this life and I have experienced, I can share with the next person. But whatever stuff that I had not been through, but at some point in this life I will be through it, I will be able to tell you what you should do. It might not be everything right, but it might be the right way that you need to go, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm saying that whatever you do, whatever niche that you have, use that niche, and it's going to help you grow. But if you want that niche to work, you just need to be yourself. And you just have to work that niche the way that you need to work that niche. But just always have to remember, just be yourself. And like Damo said, think positive. Don't be thinking negative. Because the only way that you're going to make your niche work is when you think positive and you put work in it. Because once you put work in it, that's when you're going to elevate. And then when you elevate yourself, then that's when you think positive. And then when you think positive, then that's when everything's going to fall into place. Now, I hope I made sense. If I didn't make sense, I'm sorry. But if I did make sense, that was the word for the day, to be honest. I made all that into the word for the day. And that's why I'm here today. Because I am me. I am me. You're you. Everybody's being them. Some people might not be them. But the only thing you need to worry about is being you. And as long as you being you, then your niche is going to come in place. But you have to be you. And that's why I'm able to grow my channel the way I'm growing my channel. But like I say all the time, and I'm going to say it again, it's not all about the likes. It's not all about the views. It's all about me helping you. But you have to help yourself. Just like I had to help myself. I'm still helping myself now. I just elevated myself. I moved on to a different job that brought my happiness back. I had let my mom go on with her life. I've been let it go, but I completely let it go because I'm letting her live her internal life. But she's still inside of me because she I'm her, but I'm not her. But everything that she has taught me, I'm bringing it out to show the world what she wanted me to be. And at first I didn't understand that, but I understand that now. She wanted me to be where I'm at right now. And she wanted me to do what I'm doing right now, because if she didn't, she would have disagreed with that. So that's why I'm here. The only problem is that some people want to judge others when they should be minding their own business. That's true. That's true. But you also got to look at it as this too. Even though they want to judge, even though they won't mind their business, but make sure you do. Because they not paying your bills. They not making sure there's food on your table. They not making sure none of that stuff. So even though they gonna sit there and judge and they can't mind their own business, you need to make sure you do. Because at the end of the day, as long as you worry about you, then you good. Not saying I'm not getting smart, but I'm just saying, as long as you know you doing that, you are good. If they not putting no food on your table, and they not sitting there paying your bills, if they not sitting there paying your YouTube bill, which what we doing with content creation, making sure that we get all the stuff that we need for a business or whatever for YouTube, if they not trying to put no money in your pockets for that, and they not sitting there trying to get you the products that you need to get for YouTube or anything for your job or anything for your household or anything that pertains to anything in your life, you shouldn't even worry about it, boo. You shouldn't even worry about it, boo. As long as you good, that's all that matters. Just like as long as I'm good, that's it. As long as my kids are good, that's it. As long as my dad is good, most definitely my dad, we good. As long as you know you good, that's all that matters. As far as everybody else is concerned, if they can't mind their own business, then that's on them. That's on them. Let them fall. You don't fall in that. Because once you fall in that, that's it. That means you won't be able to get out of it once you don't mind your own business. That's it. That's it. Hey, Precious. Hey, Ace. I wasn't ignoring y'all. That's all I'm saying. But as long as you know that, as long as you know that you good, that's all that matters. As long as you got food on your table and as long as you got all the stuff that you need, you should not even worry about if that person is mind their own business or not. Because they ain't going to, at the end, let me just say it like this. And then I'm going to say it's a wrap. Are they going to make sure that you good at the end of the day? They could be your friends. They could be your road dog. They could be all those things. But are they really going to make sure that you good? That's the question. Are they going to make sure that you good? And if they're going to make sure that you good, do they have any idea what you need to make sure that you good? Do they have any idea what you need to do to maintain yourself to make sure you good? And people don't think about that. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. If you don't got nothing to lose, just step back walk to the left, and be done with it. That's it. And then on top of that, even though you don't have nothing to lose, but when you are worried about what people are doing, that's a waste of energy too. Why you think it seems like I'm so calm and I don't get mad and I'm the way that I am? Because it's a waste of energy of worrying about what the next person is doing. Or if they mind their own business. That's like so much energy to be wasted. That's so much energy that you could be putting on something else, honey. That's how I look at it. And that's probably one of the reasons why I don't got no daggone wrinkles on my face. You don't see one wrinkle on my face. One wrinkle on my face. Because I don't take no time out to worry about what the next person is doing. Or worrying about what they have. Because as long as I got what I got and I mind my own business and don't worry about the next person, I'm good. Like I said, I'm good. I might be good. Y'all gonna laugh at me when I say this. I might be good, but guess what? I look good too. Not because of me having makeup on my face or none of that type of stuff. The reason why I'm saying that I look good, because that's how much confidence I have within myself. That's why I'm saying it like that. I'm not saying it to the point that I'm acting gullible and I act like I'm the biggest campus, biggest person on campus. But that's how much confidence I have within myself. But as long as you know that you good and you mind your own business, that's all that matters. So you got jokes, Ace. See, here you go. Here you go with the jokes. Here you go with the jokes. Here you go with the C. I knew you were going to come up in here with these jokes. I already knew it. I'm not going to be battling with you today. I'm not going to battle with you today. I'm in a good mood. No, actually, the way that you can get the wrinkles off of you and not stress so daggone much. That's what it is. Because I don't stress about a daggone thing too much. Because I mind my own business and I stay in my lane. Hi, Mr. Stick. Hi, Mr. Stick. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. Stick. How you been? And happy Monday. I thought you would be busy working or something. Lawless. Who is it? Wait a minute. I just know. I just don't like women. I just don't like when people be harassing me. Well, if people be harassing you, sweetheart, what you need to do, if you go to college or something like that, what you need to do is go to your guidance counselor and let them know what's going on. And secondly, if the person keeps on doing it, then you might need to call the cops or something. I don't want to ask how old you are because I don't want to come off being in your business. But yeah, don't be letting nobody harass you. I'm having a great day, Lawless. How are you doing? Don't be letting nobody harass you. Well, if you want your peace to be left alone, sweetheart, then go ahead and do what I told you to do. Go to your guys. If you in college, go to the guidance counselor and let them know what's going on. And if the guidance counselor is not going to do anything, now, if you're an adult, then that's different. Now, if you're a child and you've been in my chat all this time, then that's going to be a problem. But like I said, if you're in college or something like that, you need to go to your guidance counselor and let them know what's going on. And if they keep on doing that, then you need to let your folks know. And then once you let your folks know and they still continue doing whatever that they're doing, then you need to call the cops on them. Okay, so what you need to do, are you in college? That's true. Are you in college or something? Because 27, 26, and 27-year olds, they go to college. So don't get offended when I ask that question. Are you in college or something? Is this happening at work or something like that? Because if it's happening at work, you need to let your supervisor know. And if they keep on doing the same crap that they doing or whatever the case may be, then what you need to do is let them know or threaten them and let them know, like, look, if you don't leave me alone, then I'm gonna call the cops on you. You graduated, okay? So if it's happening at work, like I said, you need to let the management know. You work in a hospital, then you need to let your supervisor know what's going on, and you need to document that. And if they don't do something about it, then you need to document it in a notebook or something. Then if it continues on consistently, work is a problem. But listen to what I'm saying. If your supervisor don't do anything about it, you need to document that. Yeah, you need to document that every time when a person harass you, because it's a whatever conduct it is. If a person do it the first time and you let your manager know, if they don't do nothing about it, you have to make sure you document all that stuff. And then if the supervisor don't do nothing about it and you document every time when that person do something, you need to go to their supervisor. You need to go to their supervisor and tell them. And then if that don't happen, and if it keeps on going, then you need to make it in a lawsuit or something. I'm just saying, I'm not in nursing, but I'm just saying, if somebody's harassing me and giving me a hard time at work, that's disturbing my peace. Okay? Okay? The temperature is cold. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's cold on my side. But yeah, you need to do that. Girl, and what's going on at your job right now, they are disturbing your peace at this moment in time. And that's what I was just talking about. You cannot have nobody disturb your peace at work or wherever you at. And if they disturbing your peace, then that's a problem. You need to fix it. You need to fix that. You need to fix it, honey. You need to fix that. You need to fix the fact that they disturbing your peace when they do that. And you need to document every time when somebody does something to you. You need to document that. And then once you document, you need to go to the supervisor and let them know. And you need to write down the time when it happened and all that stuff. And you need to let them know. My temperature over here is -7. You're just being a smart aleck. Talking about how you gonna like twice. Be quiet, Ace. Okay. Regardless if it's temporary or not, you still need to do that. Regardless if it's temporary or not. I don't care if it's a temporary job or seasonal job or whatever. You still need to do that. Because at the end of the day, when you letting that happen to you, you letting that person disturb your peace. Basically, you letting that person taking over your space. If you don't do something about that, it's going to continue on. Yeah, it is. That's why I stay my butt inside. You absolutely right. And that's why I stay my butt right inside, because that cold. I already have to be in the cold when I have to go to work. I don't need to be in the cold all the time now. But yes, sweetie, you need to do something to fix that. It doesn't matter if it's seasonal or not. You need to figure out how to fix that situation. Thank you. I appreciate that. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a temporary. I wouldn't even care if the job lasted for a month. I would still go and tell somebody and let somebody know what the heck is going on. And then that person would have been mad at me because even though if it hits towards the end of the week and then they end up getting fired, guess what? That showed that person right there that she ain't playing. She must do not be the one to be played with. No, because you're not going to disturb my peace. You're not going to make me feel uncomfortable. Hi Miss Tiny K. You're not going to sit there and disturb my peace, and you're not going to disturb me while I'm trying to work. If you're going to sit there and disturb my peace while I'm working and you in my space, that's a problem. So if you're going to sit here and disturb my space and everything like that, you should deserve to get fired. Or I should snap at you. Then go over their head. How many times did you document everything? Like I said, you need to make sure you document everything. You need to make sure that you got the times, the dates, or whenever a person did something, and go from there. And if you have to go over their head, you gotta go over their head. I mean, because like I said, you ain't gonna disturb my peace. If you disturb my peace, then that's a problem. Then that means I might have to make an exit, or you gonna make an exit. But I'm gonna make sure you gonna make the exit before me. Cause I gotta take care of my kids, I gotta take care of my dad, and I most definitely gotta take care of myself. So I'm gonna choose me before you take me out. And that's how you have to look at it, sweetie. I'm just saying that's what this life is all about. You gotta be like that. There's no being nice. And everybody would tell you in this chat, it is not all about being nice. Because that person gonna get you before you that person's gonna get you before you let them. Wait a minute. They're gonna get you first before they're gonna let you get them. So you might as well go ahead and play the game smarter than that person and get them first before they get you. That's the best advice I can give you, baby. That's that. You got to do that, and you gotta be willing to help yourself too. But you can't let nobody steal your joy like that or steal your peace. Especially when you're in the workplace. It doesn't matter if it's seasonal. It doesn't matter if it's temporary. It doesn't matter if it only lasts for a year. It don't matter. You still need to do that. Or else they're going to keep on doing what they doing to you, and then they're going to feel like they could just walk all over you. Because me, I ain't going to let nobody walk all over me. I'm going to get you before you get me. And I'm not talking about like in a physical sense. I'm talking about with my brain. Because the person not going to know what you're thinking, what you're going to do. So, you have to help yourself, baby. So, on that note, it was a pleasure being in this live today. I want to thank everybody that had came into the live today. And as a matter of fact, I might go live tonight, maybe. Or I might go twice tomorrow live. But I do appreciate everybody that has came into the live today. And then I appreciate everybody that loving their support and being part of my community. Mentally, Exactly. You let them hit you first before you hit them, because once you hit them first, then that's when they get the justice on their side. Yep. My dad said the same thing to me, and I followed that ever since. But I appreciate everybody that had came into my live today, and the love and support that I be getting from my community. I truly appreciate y'all, and I truly love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And also, again, I appreciate the messages that y'all left on the post, about. I truly appreciate that. I know she will be grateful that there's so much love that's being sent my way. And yeah. And I'm also grateful having a community, and also having a small fan a small fan base that I have. And I'm just very blessed. And I appreciate y'all very much. Very, very much. And like I always say, I'm going to continue my journey of elevating myself and progress myself, and also just keep on growing, keep on elevating, you know? So, y'all got a smile out of me. You missed the smile. That's not my fault. You missed the smile that I gave. Now, see, everybody else that was in this chat, they was a witness of my smile, Ace. So don't do that. Do not do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, because they got a smile from me when they first came in. Vanessa came in and Temper came in. You can ask them. They will let you know that I did give a smile. Once I first came in, I gave a smile. Now I don't know where they're at. They're probably in the cut somewhere, but I gave a smile. You just missed the smile. So, yeah. You know what? You got jokes. You always got some jokes to say. Oh man, you just a mess. You always picking with folks. But but yeah, thanks again, guys. I really appreciate y'all being in my live today. And until you always catching the last part, girl. I'm about to leave. I'm not staying. You always late, Lorianne. Every time. Every time. You late. I know you still there, Stick, but I'm about to leave. Lorianne sitting here taking forever and a day. She gonna sit here and come in my live late. Late. And then she expects me to stay. Thank you. I'm trying. See, I'm trying. See, I don't know if you can tell with the sunlight. Yeah, I got my little makeup on. No, I don't got on no foundation. Thank you, Stick. Yeah, I don't got no foundation. None of that. Got on my eyeshadow. Yeah, I was trying to look nice for y'all today. Look all nice and everything. Thank you, Sticks. Thank you. So yeah, I was looking all nice and good, and then you had to come up in here late. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, Lorianne, to be honest with you, at one point I was sitting there thinking maybe I need some foundation, maybe I need some powder, maybe I need this, maybe I need that, or maybe I need something to feature my face. But by you saying that, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, maybe I don't need to wear no eyeshadow anymore. Maybe I should not wear it anymore. I try to be looking nice, every once in a while, but I don't ever get a chance to look nice or anything, because of the simple fact that I gotta work, I gotta take care of my 5 kids and all that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that's right. You do go to work early. Well, thank you for stopping by, Sticks. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Much love, much love. And you know I'm going to get the love back in return by supporting your channel. I truly appreciate you being here. But yeah, guys, I'm about to roll. Thank you. But I'm about to roll out myself, guys. And thank you so much for coming through to my live. I really appreciate the love and the support and everything. But like I always say on my videos and my lives and my shopping hauls, Pretty Heart Conqueror is out. See y'all later. Bye-bye.